We're going to do a dynamic in-motion stretch called the airplane hip mobility. And as the name suggests, we're going to be mobilizing or help preparing that hip for the range of motion that we may be using for the work ahead of us. It's also great for helping to activate some of those finer muscles within that hip joint, muscles that we don't normally turn on or through movements that we don't normally use. So you can position yourself at least at full arm's length away from your support, in this case the barbell or a high counter. I'm doing my left hip first, going to twist and rotate away from that left hip up towards the ceiling. Reaching up as I'm looking at my hand, I'm balancing on that left hip, challenging its position in external rotation, going to the max range that it has. Then I'm going to twist and rotate through after about 3 seconds, reaching towards the opposite direction in the internally rotated position. Again, challenging that range of motion by twisting through the torso. And I'm going back and forth at least 3 times each way. So again, at least 3 seconds or more. And there is the challenge of balancing on that left hip, but that arm supporting you is going to help you make it through it. So you're challenging its mobility while you're utilizing some of those muscles to help keep you balanced. I'm switching to my right hip, right side, so I've got my right arm as my support. I'm going to be standing on that right hip, right leg, reaching towards the camera, twisting through that torso as much as I can, challenging that internal rotation in this case, now externally rotating, twisting away from that right hip, right leg towards the ceiling, reaching up, going back and forth, at least for a count of 3 seconds or so. Now you can do this as much as you like, as needed. If you find it helpful, there's no real rule. I just say 3 seconds as a general rule. It's great for increasing or preparing your mobility for whatever you're going to do, whether you're working out or doing work around the yard.